Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us for yet another session with Be Money Wiser. So we thank God so much for today. We thank God for the gift of life and for protecting us through this week, through this period. We do not take anything for granted, and we pray that even as the number of cases of COVID-19 are increasing in Uganda and in other countries, we pray that God may protect us to follow all the SOPs. I know sometimes it's a bit inconveniencing, it's difficult, but it's necessary. So we pray for all the best in all our lives. For those of you watching, your families, your loved ones, we pray that all goes well with your plans, and let's be money wiser. We thank God. So today I wanted us to talk a bit about wisdom, because most cases we are always referring to be money wiser, be money wiser, but the underlying aspect there is wisdom. Are we really wise? Are we trying to be a little bit wiser in everything that we do? So a lot has been said about wisdom. There are so many schools of thought, but today I'm going to refer us a bit to the Bible. Then we'll talk about just a few pointers that we can have at the back of our minds even as we are talking about wisdom. Now, I like the verse on Matthew 25, chapter 25, verse 14 to 30. I won't enter so much into it. We will not take the reading, it's good it's Sunday, but no, we shall not enter into the detail. When you get your free time, please go on to Matthew 25, 14, 30 and read about the parable of the talents. I can see Peter, Joseph, thank you so much for watching. Now, talents, I love that topic because the master, it reminds us about the evaluation we shall go through when we are dealing with our master, and in this instance it was God. So you find that all of us are put on this planet with different abilities. Some of us, our abilities are equal to 5 talents, others 3, others 2, others 1. But you find that at the end of it all, the person with 1 talent is only expected to deliver the most of that 1 talent. The person with 5 talents will be questioned on what they delivered with those 5 talents. So you find that in Be Money Wiser, we keep emphasizing that try to take time off, have a meeting with yourself and try to discover what are the talents, what are some of these things that you are good at, that God put you on this planet to do. When you find what God put you on this planet to do, put in effort and maximize the time to go and do more research about it. Understand what is expected of you in that line or that discipline or profession, whatever it is. And when you have reached that level of professionalism, highest level of understanding, you've become the expert and things of the sort, you will inadvertently acquire the wisdom that you require to maximize and fulfill that talent on this planet. So you find that in most cases with Be Money Wiser, I love that we deal with people from all walks of life. Some of us are in business, some of us are working in offices, the government entities and things of that sort. But with Be Money Wiser, we do not care where you work. What matters to us is, in whatever you're doing, are you maximizing your full potential? Are you doing something to the best of the ability God put you on this planet to do? Are you aware of the talents that God gave you? And if so, if you are aware of those talents, are you endeavoring to see that you are applying all the energy, all the effort, all the sacrifice to see that you understand that given line of discipline so that you are the person to call. You are the person to rely on when it comes to that line of discipline. Kabahweza, I can see you. Thank you so much for watching. Now, today as we talk about wisdom, and of course from our talk today, you'll also understand why Be Money Wiser is really into thinking about how we maximize our wisdom. you find that, okay, we're going to look at a number of issues that can ignite our thought process and our understanding of some of these aspects. Number one, you can give someone wisdom, but you can't make them think. Now, in most cases, some of us are, you have that inborn, you have that wisdom that you were born with. The Baganda call it amagezi amazale. Amagezi amazale, as in everyone has that wisdom that, yeah, even if you didn't go to school, even if you're just trying to hustle, make a living here and there, you have that level of understanding, that wisdom that enables you to see right from wrong, to go left or right, is this white or black. Everyone has that level of understanding and that level of wisdom. However, from the different platforms that you will have, it can be from your education, it can be from your experience in the workplace, whatever it is, from the various interactions you have, your wisdom grows. The knowledge and understanding you have grows. But you may have the wisdom. It does not mean that if you go, like, let me say, to school to get that level of understanding in whichever discipline you've decided to venture into, that school can only give you that knowledge. But it is up to you to get that knowledge, apply it into your life, and think deeper through issues. If, for example, you're a professional, if you're, let me say, a banker, depending on whichever department you're working in your bank, to what extent are you trying to be the best at whatever you're doing? Meaning, yeah, you may have that discipline. Maybe you have a degree in business administration. Everyone has that. But what are you doing that is over and above what everyone else can do? Are you thinking deeper into the various disciplines and the various level of understanding you may have in that particular profession that you have ventured into? So much as someone can impart some bit of knowledge, wisdom into you, it is up to you to think deeper and see how you can apply this knowledge into your life, into your day-to-day activities, such that you can do more and excel more, achieve more in everything you do and touch. Now, the other thing I wanted us to think about is every next level of your life will demand a different you. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. Now, you find that in most cases, some of us are still riding on successes that we achieved years back. You know, when I was in P7, I got a 4. But now you're 50 years old. Is that of the essence? You know, when I was in school, I was the head prefect. Someone will tell you, so what? What else have you done in your life? So every level of life that you reach demands you to aim higher, demands you to seek bigger wisdom. You see, now like at Be Maniwaiza, we can talk about various things. We tell you this and that, but we can't run out of what to tell you, because the more we tell you is the more we are pushed to understand more that is out there. Such that when we understand more, we have more to share. Are we together? But some of us, the little you have achieved, the little we have acquired, we sit back and relax and think that, oh yeah, I have a very good job, I'm earning, I can survive with the money that I'm earning. When I look among my peers, everything seems okay. The point is, so what? What are you doing that can push you now to the next level? If you feel that you have excelled at your job, maybe you have maxed out your potential in that place. You need to leave and leave room for new people who are aspiring to be in that place. Now, it is up to you to rediscover yourself and aim for bigger and better things in your life. Before you know it, you are at the top and you can't imagine that you are there, because you have been steadily aiming for the next level, and ultimately you have reached the highest of the potential God put you on this planet to do. So you find that for every level you reach, it will demand a different you. Now, for you to attain that different perspective of yourself requires you to grow your mind, to grow your wisdom, to grow your knowledge, to grow your understanding, so that you are worthy and able to fit in the next level and the next level and the next level of your life. So get out of those comfort zones. This business of thinking that your job is comfortable and everything is okay, we are moving out of that, because all of a sudden half of the jobs can be lost in any organization. I think we have seen some of those realities through this COVID-19 period. So don't get into that comfort zone. Always seek to understand more, grow your mind, and get the better you. Now, we also need to think about the fact that one of the biggest troubles we have is to assume that we have time. Now, I see some of the youth in Uganda. You know, Uganda has over 70% youth. And some of the young people assume you have time. You guys are not bothered. You're thinking about, oh yeah, where can I get the next money to go for shopping? Where can I, get the next resources to just enjoy life. It's okay, you can actually enjoy life, but life is more enjoyable when you have reached a certain level of success, when you have attained something worthy of having fun about. Okay, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun. It's okay. You can once in a while go out, have fun. Of course, as you're following the SOPs and keeping the curfew limitations, and in the confines of the current law, it's okay. You can always go out, you can have fun, you can go shopping. But we do not have that much time like we may assume. Are we together? So you find that if you're a youth, if you're a young person out there, this is the time for us to fall back a bit and start visualizing our lives. Where do we see ourselves 5 years from now? Which people can you work with to enable you to grow yourself, to grow your understanding, to grow your wisdom to the level that you believe can point you in the direction of your purpose in life? If you do not yet have a purpose in life, and when you sit back, you're like, oh, what should I do? I am not even sure what I love to do. I am not even sure what I'm passionate about. Then get a job. Work for someone else. Work for an organization. Work for a relative's business. Help someone else. And as you're involved in these various activities, you may rediscover yourself. And when you rediscover yourself, you'll know the direction to take. And that direction will also dictate the pockets of wisdom that you need that can enable you to grow in that direction. So don't beat yourself up that, yes, I am saying we do not have time, but I also don't need us to rush and panic because I need to make ends meet. I need to make a difference in my life and things of the sort. No, take your time. You will always get there. Just fall back a bit and try to reflect on the various things you're doing, what can point you in the direction of purpose in your life, and things of the sort. So you find that with time, you will get to where you aspire to be. Now, the other aspect we need to think about, as in our quest for being wiser and in our quest to have a level of wisdom, is for us to remember to count our blessings. You find that there is good in everything. Even on a bad day, you are blessed with at least one thing. So we need to count our blessings. Sometimes our blessings are as small, and I say small in quotes, as being able to breathe. That could be your blessing in a day. You're whining, oh, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that, but that could be your blessing for that day. Now, for us to attain the highest level of wisdom, we need to still be able to be aware and mindful and thankful for even the smallest and the little things that we may achieve in our lives. I see you, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining. So you find that you really need to be so mindful of those little things in your life, because as you appreciate every small thing happening in your life, you'll be able to grow those seemingly small things into bigger and better aspirations in your life. So don't beat yourself up so much if, let me say, a day is not successful, or you plan to do something possibly this week but you didn't even get mileage at all to achieve it. It is okay. All those are part of the process. All those are part of the journey. That's why when we are talking here at Be Money Wiser, we keep emphasizing that to be Money Wiser is a journey. It is a journey, and it is a lifelong journey. It is a lifelong quest that every single day you are trekking through life to see that, yes, today is a better day than yesterday, and tomorrow can be better than today. And with time, your past will be much, much better than your present as you aim for a much, much better future. So let us count our blessings. Let us know that, yes, the setbacks happen, but we can still continue being mindful and being careful in everything that we do. As long as you do your part, everything else can always fall in line. So, the biggest reminder for us today is the story of the talents. You may not have possibly realized by now what are your key talents, what are your key aspects, what is your purpose in life, what are the key aspects that you ought to aspire for in your life. You may not have realized them by now, but let us take time off this week to rethink about our lives. You know, sometimes the circumstances around us make us change our thought process to focus on the circumstances. Like, for example, they tell you the number of COVID-19 cases are increasing. We all panic. And then we forget to embrace our lives just the way we ought to embrace them. So much as all this is happening around us, we need to still step back a bit and reevaluate our lives, appreciate what we have in our lives, and given the circumstances, whichever circumstance you're in, try to strategize. How can I move to the next level? Are we together? So, yes, I understand that a lot is changing in the economy. Some of us have lost jobs. Some of us have got pay cuts. Some businesses cannot actually pick up. But still in this same period, their business is booming. There are people who are getting good opportunities out there. So let us step back a bit, take life one day at a time, not beat ourselves so much when things don't go right, but always fall back and re-strategize such that we increase on our level of wisdom, increase on our level of understanding, so as to be able to make wiser decisions with every circumstance that is put before us. So I think those are just a few pointers for us to think about today. Thank you all that have been able to follow us because we started a bit late and given the setbacks with the connectivity. But I think we shall see how to improve on that going forward. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining in. I encourage you that you carry on this discussion on our WhatsApp group. You can always send in your comments and share with us just what you're thinking about, what we've discussed today. You can also post a few of those comments here. Ronald, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so you can post a few of your comments in here. And of course, as we carry on with the discussion, we can get wiser, but also help someone else out there to make wiser decisions with their money. And slowly but steadily, we can pull each other up in making better and wiser decisions with our money. So at Be Money Wiser, we encourage you that if you have your organization, your business out there that would require a deeper talk into some of these aspects that possibly your employees need to be mindful of, you can always contact us. Then, of course, you can also get some piggy banks. You can order piggy banks from Be Money Wiser. Post a comment, share us a message. You can also get our phone numbers on the Facebook page. Contact us and we shall see how best we can reach you. Then, of course, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, please let us know, because issues to do with sharing wisdom, we are always open to as many people as possible, as long as you are trying to stay on this course and on this journey to be money wiser. Otherwise, I'm hoping we can have a fruitful week. Thank you all, and let's be money wiser. Thank you.